I finally got around to reading Jane Austen's books. I've read 3 so far, and I'll spend the summer going through all of her books. I'm a little late, but now I'm mature enough to really enjoy her writing. Here's a brief review from 3 of them. Sense and Sensibility. In the late 1700s setting, Jane Austen shares the dependence that women had on men for survival in Sense and Sensibility. Sisters Eleanor and Marianne hoped to marry well, and certainly after the Dashwoods' social standing decreased after the death of their father. All wealth and property go to his only son, though from another union. And John Dashwood and his wife Fanny are not sharing the wealth. Eleanor seems to represent the sense and quiet reserve, while the more emotional Marianne is highly sensitive. She almost does not survive her heartbreak with the young man called Willoughby. Thank goodness things are better for women these days, and they're not as dependent on others' finances. Next, Pride and Prejudice. In Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, stations in life matter greatly, and certainly to the Bennet family of girls. 5 girls. Getting a husband and marrying well was the main pursuit of every young woman, so that she would not be left behind and considered to be an old maid. Jane, Elizabeth, Mary, Kitty, and Lydia are the 5 Bennet girls, and the 2 eldest have suitors making offers. Bingley, Jane's first love interest, is easily persuaded by others and is indecisive. Elizabeth, who is very outspoken, has offers from Mr. Collins and from the ultra-rich Mr. Darcy. She despises them both, while holding an interest in an officer named Mr. Wickham. This novel is a great character study as Elizabeth learns to look deeper into the actions of people in general. Elizabeth is shocked at how self-serving people can be when Mr. Collins ends up with her best friend Charlotte, and her younger sister elopes with Mr. Wickham. After many twists and turns, she slowly begins to see the merits of Mr. Darcy. It's a timeless tale with great insight into everyday life in the 1800s. And last, I read Persuasion, which seems to be everyone's favorite from the little research that I've done. This was published after Jane Austen's death. Jane Austen gives great insight into the families of girls and its siblings, with the jealousies, slights, and subtle dismissals of importance as she writes about Anne, Mary, and Elizabeth in her book Persuasion. Anne seeks to find her place and mate while ignoring the constant belittling of her sisters. The ever-patient Anne is beloved by many, and any mature reader will relive similar life experiences. Anne practices restraint in speaking her true thoughts. Finally, Anne, Elliot, and Captain Wentworth meet somewhere in the middle after a 8 or 9 year hiatus, and her family's status has decreased while Captain Wentworth's status has increased. They make a great match.